welcome back again to my YouTube channel. I hope you had a lovely night, you had a lovely day yesterday, you had a productive one at that. So nowadays you can find that some people are not doing what they studied. Some people are not doing what they studied. Some people are not doing what they studied. They are doing something contrast to whatever they studied. So that's the reason why we are told your network is your net worth. Yani, your network is your net worth. So in order for the people like me, who are students like me, look for something that you can do. Don't wait to graduate. Look for something that you can do besides what you are studying on campus. Look for something that you can do besides what you're studying on campus. That's the reason why a couple of the people normally ask me, Miriam, how are you this Miriam, how are you this social? Miriam, how are you this social that you relate with the person even after like 5 minutes? Because we are normally told your network is your net worth, and a friend in need is a friend indeed. So with the people that you relate with, you can find that some of them are the ones that are going to give you probably the job opportunity, or they're going to give you the job opportunity, or the internship, or the attachment place. That's the reason why we normally told, the reason why I normally tell you guys, don't be in a rude heart. Don't go to people with a rude heart, especially the mature adults. That's the reason why when you come on campus, sometimes you don't find me in a constant place. And the reason you don't find me in a constant place is I did what? I became social. In the extent of becoming social, that's the reason why recently, like the past 1 week, for the people that know my campus, it is called the Pan-African Christian University. They did introduce what you call PhD in theology, of which now in the past 1 week from Tuesday, they were having the residency. They were introducing them basically to whatever they are coming to study. They were introducing them with the theology, the theologians lecturers were introduced with their head of department, and also with the deans, they were introducing them to whatever they are coming to study. So, and then I put myself as a social person. And then I made sure that I became what? I made sure I was a friend. I was a friend to one of the lecturers. That is, and being that I'm the friend to one of the lecturers, one of the theologian lecturers, now she made sure that she invited me for the lunch. on for some time. She invited me for the lunch. Yet I'm a person that has not even reached to my doctorate level. And yet I'm a person that has not yet reached to my doctorate level. I'm still finishing. I'm now finishing my undergraduate level. So, being that I made sure that I'm social and I made sure that I'm not going to keep quiet, that I have a YouTube channel, and being that I made sure that I did not keep quiet, that I have a YouTube channel, I made sure that now and now every time that lecturer would invite me for the lunch, and after she has invited me for the lunch, I come, I eat, and once I eat, I interact with the PhD guys. And once I eat, I interact with the PhD guys. And so yesterday was the climax. So later I had to know where the place was, and then later on she invited me again, and then I went and did what I did on Tuesday. Then after doing what I did on Tuesday, we interacted with the PhD guys, we interacted with the theologian lecturers, because actually majority of them are my friends. So basically, you're normally told your network is your net worth. So if the more I interact with them, I came to realize that the more I interact with them, the more I get to learn. The more I interact, I realize that the more I interact with them, the more I get to learn. So for every person that is a student like me, or for every person that is a young adult like me, make sure once you enter campus, if your age mates are going to refuse you, look for the people that will understand you. Because as I normally say, there's a saying that says that no man is an island. So look for the people that will understand you, because you cannot suffer as a young adult. You cannot suffer with stress, and yet there are mature adults in that campus of yours. You cannot suffer with stress, and yet there are mature adults in that campus of yours. So look for the people that are going to understand you, and then be friendly with them, be social to them, and let me tell you, my friend, you're going to enjoy your life on the campus. And then don't forget the reason why you are on the campus. Remember, on campus, nobody's going to come and spoon feed you, that they are going to come and spoon feed you with the knowledge. You will have to look for it. And no lecturer is going to come and spoon feed you the knowledge. You will have to look for them, and you will have to look for the knowledge. And probably you're not that book smart. But then you are a tech smart person. And so demystify yourself. And probably you are a tech smart person, and probably you have a talent that is in you, or you have gifts that is in you. Why don't you utilize those gifts, and then after you have utilized those gifts, then you interact with them, and after interacting with them, and after interacting with them, the day that you're going to be probably looking for work, or looking for internship, or looking for attachment, you go for the guidance from them, and then they're going to show you where you can go and do your attachment, or where you can go and do your internship. And then there, when you're doing your internship, when you're doing your attachment, when you're doing your attachment, or when you're doing your internship, you do it well. Because remember, also Colossians 3:12 normally tells us that do every work that you do it unto the Lord. Every work that you do it unto the Lord. Every work that you do it unto the Lord. And then after you've done every work on attachment, after you've done every work on attachment, and then you be teachable, probably they're going to, when you're done with your attachment, or when you're done with your internship, probably they're going to just tell you, write your portfolio, or write your CV. You have been given work here. You've been given work here. Because remember, in the marketplace right now, especially in our country, jobs are not easily gotten. Jobs are not easily gotten. But then you can, there's no, in the world right now, with the opportunities, there are many opportunities. There are many opportunities of which you can get also work. So just use the tips that I've said, and my friend, you're going to be assured that you're going to get that attachment, you're going to get that internship, you're going to get that work. So thank you for listening to me. And then probably you're in the marketplace. Also you look for other ways. That you can get money. Don't rely on one thing. Probably you are a lecturer in an organization, or in a university. Don't rely on that university only. Look for other campuses that you can, that while you're working on that university, you've got other campuses that give you also, that you go teach, they give you also the income. Because remember, as I told you, there are people that have the talent. There are people that have the talent, that have the gift, they have the ability, they have the purpose. There are people who have 4 things in themselves. There are people who have 4 things in themselves, of which you are told in Proverbs that your talent or your gifts can make you sit with kings and queens. And remember also, again, I repeat, your network is your net worth. So thank you. So when you for the students again, for the student again, and for the people that are in the marketplace again. Interact with them. For example, your campus brings a marketing company. Go and talk to a few, like 2 or 3 people. Know what they do, and then the day probably the campus week is going to say, probably it is the career week. Go talk to them, know what they do, and then get their number, and then when they say that they want to be done for something, you volunteer and you go, and probably you can be hired them in that company, and probably you can be hired in that company. So don't keep quiet. Don't keep quiet with your talent, with your ability, with your skill. Don't keep quiet. Talk. That's the reason why God gave you the mouth to talk. If you cannot talk physical, you can talk online. You can talk in TikTok. You can talk in LinkedIn. You can talk in Facebook. You can talk also in Snapchat. You can talk also in Instagram. So remember again, your network is your net worth. So thank you for listening to me. Do have yourselves a blessed Saturday. Watch, like, comment, and subscribe.